everyone, welcome back to another Career Bound video. My name is Crystal Cabello, the Career Bound coordinator, here to keep you connected. In today's episode, I would like to give a huge shout out to those in the fitness industry. Fitness trainers and instructors lead, instruct, and motivate individuals or groups to exercise, stretch, and strength train. They demonstrate or explain how to perform certain exercises or routines to minimize injuries and improve fitness. They also provide alternative exercises to adapt to different skill levels and monitor progress. It's super important when working out that exercises be done properly. There's multiple settings in which one can be a fitness instructor, whether that's being your own boss and running your own business with your own clients, or working as a trainer in a gym. To become a trainer, there is a couple of different routes, such as getting your personal training certificate, but for a more in-depth study on how the body works, you can always pursue a major like kinesiology, which is the study of body movement. Job outlook is projected to grow by 13%, which is great, especially as we all move towards more health-conscious lifestyles. If this career sounds like it could be for you, please don't hesitate to email us at careerbound@bgclaharper.org, and I'll connect you with the case manager to do some more exploring. Last episode, I talked about the job search process and some things to consider before actually applying for a job. These videos are all meant to help you feel a lot more prepared, so make sure to check those out, as well as our videos on resumes and interviews. This episode, I want to talk about what to consider before actually accepting the job. When you apply for a job, you will either receive an offer or a rejection. If you are offered the position, you should be very aware of all of the details before actually signing anything. You want to make sure to know all of the aspects of a job. Some jobs have very specific policies that you need to ensure that you'll be able to follow. For example, a lot of companies have social media policies that you will want to look over thoroughly. Another policy you want to be aware of is the uniform and dress code. Will you be provided a uniform, or do you need to purchase one? Do you have enough clothes to fit the dress code? Let's say that you get offered a job as a restaurant host and you need to have black button-up shirts for every single shift. Do you have enough shirts? Do you need to go buy some? You also want to be aware of absence policies. How are you able to call out when you need to? This is especially important to consider when you are also juggling being a student. Sometimes you will have important academic responsibilities in which you may need to call out. Of course, this can be avoided if you are very careful with your planning and scheduling, but you do want to know if this job is going to be flexible to you. It's really important that you determine your availability and be very realistic. I know that sometimes we think we can handle a lot and we bite off more than we can chew, but try not to schedule anything back to back. Always account for things like traffic, minor unforeseen occurrences. Give yourself wiggle room and enough time to get to places. You'll save yourself a lot of stress. Not to mention that when you're doing stuff in a rush, you're more likely to make mistakes. Transportation is also a huge factor to consider. It sounds fun to work at the mall, but how are you going to get there? How are you going to get there if it's after school? There's after school traffic. Sometimes your parent or guardian might be running late. Is your form of transportation reliable? If you have a super late shift, how are you getting home when it's dark? Does the bus still run at that time if that's what you're taking? Do you have a bank account? Where is your money going to go? As you get older, there's going to be a lot more factors that you do want to take into consideration, like what perks or benefits you're receiving. Will you be provided with dental or health insurance? The important thing to remember right now, though, is to always be realistic. Be realistic about your schedule, about your transportation. Now, when I say be realistic, I don't mean don't try because it's hard. I mean be very real about the potential issues that you might run into so that you can figure them out beforehand. You always want to be 10 steps ahead. So to sum up the major key factors that you want to look at, it's the policies, scheduling and flexibility, transportation, benefits, perks, and where your money is going. To help you with this video, the Career Bound team is putting together a checklist of things to consider before applying for a job and things to consider before accepting the job. This will be sent out in our newsletter, so make sure to sign up for that by emailing careerbound@bgclaharper.org. The email is in the description below. In this newsletter, you will receive up-to-date information on upcoming opportunities and announcements. On behalf of the Career Bound Department, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2020. I hope that you all achieve your goals and that you feel confident and excited for what's next. This is the beginning of a new chapter. You are all on your way to great things, and if you believe that it's possible, then you're halfway there. Thank you for watching. We will be back with more Career Bound tips. I hope that you're staying healthy and safe.